Hi YouTube, this is Christian Brindle, Medicare Health Plan expert and specialist located about 20 minutes outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. Today we're going to be talking about Medicare supplement plans going into 2021. Let's get into this. Now, Medicare supplements in 2021, one thing you have to understand about Medicare supplements is due to the open enrollment period, which we are currently in the midst of right at this moment, at this video coming out, Medicare supplement plans, or the Medigap, as some might call them, do not change. Despite what all of the TV commercials might be telling you, all of the mailers, all of the phone calls might be telling you, they're all lying to you, sadly enough. They actually kind of get away with it because they try to hint at something without actually saying it. They try to make you think that Medicare supplement plans are changing. Medicare Advantage plans are changing. Medicare Part D plans are changing. Medicare supplement plans do not change due to open enrollment. They actually stay the same. The only thing that ever changes with a Medicare supplement plan is the price. The price goes up as you get older. Now, the most popular Medicare supplement plans we have today in our market there's actually two, and we're only going to talk about two in this video today. That's going to be the Plan G and the Plan N. Plan G and Plan N. The way that it works with Medicare and Medicare supplements are quite simple. Medicare is provided by the government. It comes through and pays 20% of your medical bills. So that would be your Medicare Parts A and Medicare Parts B, right? They come through and pay 80% of your medical bills. A Medicare supplement is a plan that's provided through a private insurance company, and it comes through and pays that 20%, right? So they're going to come through and pay that 20%. Now, the different Medicare supplement plans that are named after letters, like a Plan F, a Plan K, L, M, N, G, they all pay a different amount of what Medicare leaves behind. Now, Plan G and N are by far the two most popular plans, but I do believe that they're more on an even playing field more than anything, especially since Plan N is kind of getting more momentum the last couple of years in terms of popularity, but it does have some very, very strong negatives to it that can impact you negatively if you're not aware of them. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about what everybody else doesn't want you to know. Let's talk about Plan G first. Okay, so Plan G, it's got some positives and negatives to it. Let's talk about exactly what the plan does first. The Plan G pays everything that Medicare leaves behind, except what's known as the Medicare Part B deductible. Now, that deductible in 2020 was $198. At the time of recording this video, we do not yet know what the deductible is going up to, but we anticipate it's probably going to change a little bit in 2021. A lot of times they don't announce those right away during open enrollment. But let's say it goes up to $210, for example. You know, if it was $210, that's what the deductible would be. It's a one-time-a-year deductible. You have nothing else to pay. As long as Medicare covers the charge first, the supplement will come through and pay everything that Medicare leaves behind, except for that deductible. It's one time a year. You don't have to pay it per usage. It's every single time you go is full coverage after that deductible is met each and every calendar year. I like that about the Plan G because no matter what happens to you, you are protected. You are in a situation where you never have to worry, right? Now, the argument against the Plan G is this. It has a little bit of a higher monthly premium than the Plan N does. A little bit of a higher monthly premium. Depends on your market. Some market that's going to be a little bit more substantial than others. Some they're going to be closer than you might think. The other argument against a Plan G is you're probably going to see the rates go up faster than they will with a Plan N. And that's just probably the way that it is because it's been such a popular plan the last couple of years amongst some other reasons. So essentially with a Plan G, what you're looking at primarily, folks, is what you can expect is those rates are probably going to go up a little bit faster than they would with a Plan N. Now, but you're getting quite the commodity there. The argument with the old Plan F, which paid everything, including the Medicare Part B deductible, against the Plan G was, the price difference became so inflated between one and the other, it kind of came to the point where it's like, you save money on the Plan G every single time compared to the Plan F, but that's not always the case with the Plan N. You have to be, in some cases, a really substantial difference in premium to kind of really make it worth it if you fall into a certain situation where your health starts to deteriorate. A Plan N also leaves that same deductible behind. So they do not cover the Part B deductible either of $198 once per year in 2020. Like I said, it's subject to change. It could be different in 2021. We just don't know yet. However, the Medicare Part B deductible is not the only thing you pay on a Plan N. You also pay some copays, and this is where the difference can lie. You pay an up to $20 doctor copay. Could be less, it depends on the type of doctor, but $20 a whack is basically what you're looking at, worst case scenario. You also pay $50 for an ER visit. So I see some people will end up going with a Plan N because it's probably a little bit cheaper in premium than a Plan G in most cases, most markets, depending on where you're looking at this from. But one thing that you have to keep in mind with a Plan N is this. This doctor copay is the biggest X factor. The Plan N also doesn't cover something that's known as Medicare Part B excess charges. That's basically like if the doctor wants to tack on anything additional on top of your costs. It doesn't ever happen. It's very rare. I don't think I've ever seen it happen in my career. Some states it's actually illegal, so it's not something we really can concern ourselves with too much. What we worry about with the Plan N are these two copays, primarily this doctor copay. If your health takes a turn for the worst and it starts to deteriorate at all, and you're seeing a doctor every week, let's say, that could very quickly turn into $80 a month in doctor copays. I personally have clients that have medical conditions that they have to see a doctor every week in a lot of cases. If your health takes a turn for the worst, there's more unpredicted risk with a Plan N compared to a Plan G. And it just is the way that it is. Now, you might live in a place where, a Plan G is $70 to $80 more a month in premium than a Plan N might be. In that case, it's probably better to consider the Plan N opposed to the Plan G. And a lot of it depends on your needs, but it's not just your needs today. It's what your needs will be 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now. The other thing to keep in consideration with Medicare supplement plans is this. Once you're on one, the only way you can change to another one in most cases, in most markets, is you have to be able to pass health questions. You have to be able to go through underwriting. So if your health doesn't allow it, you're stuck on your current plan, unless you go to a Medicare Advantage plan, which that would be an unwise decision if you're unhealthy. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to work with my company, it's open enrollment. We'd love to work with you on your Medicare supplement plan or your Medicare Advantage plan, whatever it might be. We work with all of the biggest companies available in the industry today. We work with people in the beautiful states of Utah, of course, that's where we're located, Idaho, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, California, Texas, South Carolina, Virginia, Florida, Alabama, and West Virginia. Our number is here on the screen. Give us a call today. We would love the opportunity to be able to talk with you. And as for Christian, we are Christian Brindle Insurance Services. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful during this open enrollment period, please do me a favor, drop a like on it so we can help more people just like you, so more people can find our video easier. Subscribe for future Medicare and insurance-based information and content, and drop a comment on what you'd like to see in future videos. Have a great day. Take care. Happy open enrollment.